Hello everybody, I'm Narzedie and I'm going to get back into another round of Software Inc. As you can see here, we're spinning the new building. We've got some windows on it and we've applied some of those wonderful little textures, so everything's starting to look pretty good. Okay, and if you can see, we've finally got a little bit of cash and some more employees. So let's go ahead and load right in. Last time we were working on our first product, and we just hired our newest employee who just started today. We are going to do some other work, and actually, I think that's kind of dumb. Has a window view, can't use it. Alright, we'll actually just duplicate that and put that on this side. Check it out. Alright, cool. And actually, we are going to put a new door here instead, so that way they don't have to walk all the way around. Okay, let's see, let's go to doors, let's go ahead and get this guy, and we're going to go ahead and put this guy there. Why not? So this will become a reception area, and some of the other stuff, we'll build it out and buy more land eventually. It says, you know, my temperature is going to vary a lot, and that's probably true. We're going to go ahead and just duplicate and toss this guy right there on that wall, and we're just going to duplicate this guy and toss it right there on that wall. So it's probably a little bit more excessive than we need, and that's fine. But all right, let's get cracking away, and let's start working on our next technology. So with 3 guys working on it, it looks to me like we'll be able to move through some of that stuff pretty quickly. Let's take a look at our finances one more time. Our insurance policy says we have 100 grand stocked away with $20,000 in our pockets. Our stock looks like garbage because we're worth next to nothing. We're heading towards bankruptcy because we're spending about $8,000 a month on just employees. So that means we've got a couple of day-night cycles. We may actually throw in the mix right now a little bit of cash to bolster the overall income. It would make sense to do so. So let's see. 2D art requires artists. We don't have any. Command line, mediocre, 10 grand. We will do that. Go ahead and toss that one in, and let's see if we bump the priority on that. Get that to a 10, and we'll see if we can chuck through this guy today. And it looks to me like we can. So let's go ahead and toss in another one. We'll do that one tomorrow. Oh, bugger. Promote. And I have reset my hotkeys so that way I can actually do a little bit better on the... Alright, we'll accept that because it's bad. Found a bug, so we'll go ahead and release. And let's go ahead and bump that to 10. And give these guys some good experience throughout the day. Okay, great. So we are stressed, make you don't, blah, blah, blah. Too many tasks, overworked. Yeah. I understand. You guys are working too long. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move that down. So now they're going to get shorter days, and that'll help keep the stress off. We are really close to finishing that, so let's go ahead and develop. And we'll hopefully get this guy done here today, and that will be great. So now we've got enough cash to hopefully get this guy a little bit more developed. And then tomorrow we'll do another contract. So we just want to get this into the okay range. We're not trying to make a perfect product. We're just trying to make a product. Something to get us a fan base and something to get us a little bit of cash on the side while we continue to do these kinds of projects. So overworked, I understand. So let's bump that to 5 while we continue. Excellent. So that will get cracked away today, and oh my, I might actually be able to complete all in one day. So go ahead and release, and that gives us 45. We're going to take some of this money and we're going to put in 25,000 into our bank and just deposit that. So these guys will get happier and happier because they're going to get really great retirement benefits. I keep saying that we're heading towards bankruptcy, but that's not the case, clearly. So in the morning, we will take on another contract and just bolster our cash one more time. Okay, so let's see. Let's pick on... This is GUI. It's looking for great. This is looking for mediocre, and it's looking for art. It's a lot of cash though. 2D art. We'll go ahead and, we're gonna take a look at this guy. 2D art mediocre. We'll accept that one. It's slightly more money. It's a slightly riskier one, but I think now that we've got a designer, we may be able to actually plug through this pretty quick. As you can see, our designer, unfortunately, is being split in two ways. So he's not able to contribute much into the 2D design of this because he's spending proportionally quite a bit of time on that. So after we get the next couple of contracts done, we're going to focus everybody on getting the product into its beta stage, because right now it's an alpha, and then I'm going to redirect. We're going to actually bump that up to 10. I want everyone to get their effort in on that, slowly growing this. Basically, this is where we're going to start making some real cash. Hopefully we'll make about $20,000 or $30,000 in the first day release. If we don't make that, that's fine. It's just something to get under our belt that we can develop in the future anyway. So as you can see, I told you this was kind of a risk, and I was not wrong. They're slow to work on this because it is much more difficult for all of them. None of them are artists. So as we take a look into these guys, let's see, manage my employees. We'll go to skill. And as you can see, they're all getting better at art. Here, he's getting quite a bit better across the board. 0 marketing skill, so he'll have to go off to marketing school in a little bit. Or we'll have to consider hiring a marketer. So we'll have to consider hiring our first marketer, and I think things are sluggish around here, so we're going to call some maintenance, call some cleaning, call some IT support, and just get everything sort of back up to snuff. It's a good use of about $300 from my perspective. All right, we've got 1 day left to get all this completed, and I think we'll be cutting it pretty darn close. I'm going to turn them off of this and just focus everything on getting this one out. It will help our overall business reputation, and it will help our overall cash flow. So we want to get that done, and we want everyone to sort of plug away at it. There'll be a lot of bugs because nobody's an artist, and we acknowledge that. So, okay, come on, guys. You can do it. I don't want to have to do this at night. All right, I'm going to give you guys a boost. Well, I'm going to help. ANOYNOUS union decimal matrix byte hash distinct double private else interface hash order long end continue decimal union static vector hash group. Okay, so we are over 100%, and we'll go ahead and do that. It's delayed. We are over by 1 day, but the penalty isn't going to be too bad, and it'll be just enough cash in our pockets to finish, I think, moving forward. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. That's fine. All right, so starting this day, we'll add another contract, an embedded system, mediocre. Again, it's not great cash, and we did sock away quite a bit of cash into our bank. So that's, yeah, all right. So release that. We got $7,000, which means they took quite a large chunk out of it, which isn't great, but what can you do? Alrighty, so Core is back on that, and they are develop. Great. So we are now at good. And I can't split him one more time, but I'm going to go ahead and say good is good enough. We're going to just move that into the next development stage. I'm going to bump the priority on this to a 7. And I'm going to go ahead and take on another contract in the next day, so that way we've got enough cash to pay everyone. Because I don't think... Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to pause, and I'm going to grab the contract now. Logistics application... 50% artists, 100% artists. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take this one on. It's mediocre. We should be able to get it done pretty quickly. Go ahead and promote. So we've got that guy done. 1 bug, that's fine. We'll release. And so we're basically just trying to use these contracts to give us cash in between all of our projects, our actual projects. We'll work on the GUI. That'll help us develop some art skill. It's a risk move again, but I think that's fine. Go ahead and bump that guy to 10. So now they're a little stretched thin, but I think considering the simplicity of this project versus the complexity of that project, because I have no artists, we should be able to hopefully not take a giant ding on this and get this guy done. That is the hopes. So as you can see, our balance went negative there. Let's go ahead and pull out our contracts. Let's go ahead and pull out our balance. Yeah. So as you can see, we kind of mucked a couple of things up, but that's okay. We do have $20,000 now. That'll of course decrease once we pay everybody coming up in the next day. I really like the 4-day cycle. It gives you a really good way to do quarterly performance evaluation, as it were. And since they're split kind of a little bit here, I'll start the marketing campaign in the next bit. So once this gets too bad, we'll do the marketing campaign. Oh man, this guy is going to cut close, and I just know it. So come on, finish. One of you finish. Great. Release. Great. And develop. Great. And move. All right, so we'll see if we can get this guy done, because basically all I need to do is multiply the percentage by the amount accomplished given this one day. So we'll be damn close, but I think we'll get it done, which is great. So, yes, so we paid everybody, and we're doing fine. Excellent. And it may be worth it to actually hire a cleaner, and just, okay, so we've got that done. It's 14:50, so it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Can they crack through one of these very quickly? Yes. We'll see if they can get that guy done. It's questionable, but we'll see. Release. So they are slow to move on this, which is not exactly the most comforting thing to see, but $30,000 in the bank. 10%, so that would be hopefully when they've got time to focus more directly on that deliverable, then they'll be okay. And this stream won't be a very long, stream. This video won't be terribly long because I've got some work to get done later today, much like these guys. So let's go ahead and get in some cleaning because this place is filthy. And we will, yeah, we'll just go ahead and hire, we'll not hire them just yet. We're doing better on cash, but we're not there yet. So, okay. If they can get through this today, then that means we'll be fine. But it looks like they're not going to. They're going to cut it pretty damn close to the wire. They are getting more skillful, and they are becoming more highly in aptitude. Let's double check and make sure nobody's going to go on vacation midway through this. Let's go to manage teams. They go on vacation in July. We want to change July, August, September. Yeah, so we'll leave them in September. And I'm going to add core 3 marketing. So I'm just going to go ahead and anticipate adding the marketing team. Excellent. So let's go ahead and sort by name just to make sure. Yes, so perfect. It may end up becoming, let me rename this. I wish I could rename this. Oh, I can. Awesome. I'll call this Core 9. I can't imagine having more than 9 distinct units or strategic business units. For any of you who are not familiar with marketing and marketing concepts in general, they're broken into strategic business units or SBUs. And that's just a way to differentiate product development, engineers, and that kind of things. And usually they'll be a mix of engineers, marketers, businesses, and blah blah blah. So it looks like actually we will be able to finish this on time, and we'll be able to hopefully have the cash from this, which will give us enough, I hope. Oh, we should take on another project, a more lucrative one. Yeah, we should. Just because it would be good for the extra cash and keeping the coffers full. I keep going back and forth and back and forth. I know, it's unfortunate. All right, let's get a different view. Let's get in here and take a look at. Let's take a look at their desks. Aren't they looking nice? Let's see how you're plugging along there. Good job, Narzedie. You're just kicking ass. Oh yeah, and you, Jerry, you're doing pretty good. You're stressing out like a lot. Maybe you're just a stressful guy. I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and take this, duplicate it, and put a neat little... Everyone's got their own little bookshelves. How nice. And you know what? This is going to be for guests. So let's go ahead and duplicate this. And we'll put a coffee machine over here. There we go. And we'll go ahead and duplicate that. And we'll go ahead and put that there. Excellent. Let's see. So great. Finished our bugs. We've got the better part of a day to crack away on another project. So go ahead and get that done. Go on, guys. Get cracking. Awesome. So, awesome. And it looks to me like we are doing pretty well. I'm not sure I'm going to start marketing just yet. Soon, perhaps. Soon. I really want to get comfortable with the cash we've got and the revenue. So let's take a gander on our interest rates. So we are making about $500,000 a month in interest, which is pretty good. We made $20,000 in the last 6 months there. We're making about $14,000 there. So we were surplusing a little bit. Now we're surplusing a little bit more, but our line items are expensive. So we're spending quite a bit on salaries. Staff, we've spent quite a bit. Hiring, we spent quite a bit in the last 6 months. But our bills are increasing, and that's expected. Repairs, yeah, we probably had to fix some computers and some other stuff throughout the place, but we're going to see if we can mitigate some of those costs going forward. Okay, so this guy has pretty much completed. Well, let's take a look and take this guy on. Divide our brains one more time and go ahead and develop that. We'll go ahead and promote this guy up and just get it out today. Hopefully today. Because if we can, then that will be pretty much ideal. So good. Boof. Cash. Not a great contract, not a bad contract, but I think it's enough for us to put another 20K away. We'll just go ahead and deposit that. So we're 144. Life insurance per person is pretty damn low. But then again, this is also 1981. So we've finished our first full year. We've got 3 employees in year 1, which is great. We've got our first product in development with no very special technology, but you know, it is also 1981. So I wouldn't expect to see something Google-like, but that's okay. We will get there. When we get this guy mostly done, we'll take on one more contract. Find a horrible one. Why not? Go ahead and do that. And move to the next day. So this will get through alpha really quick. Buff, done. And that's done. Holy cow, that is... I'll take that cash. Release. And go ahead and plug in another one. Clock, bad, accept. Yeah, just keep going. Keep going, guys. Promote. Awesome. We're doing pretty good. Yes, we are heading towards bankruptcy. I am aware. 2 bugs, not bad. Design that up. Great. And this should hopefully bring us flush with... Go ahead. Alright, slow things down. Let's go ahead and market this guy. Everyone's going to be doing this. And release this. So, alright. So we're spending a little bit of money on marketing. We're hyping things. When this gets to its next stage, I believe with these kinds of products, they don't start getting penalized for overproduction. So let's hope that's the case, and let's hope that this guy actually makes a little bit of cash for us. We did go for good in terms of overall quality, so we'll go ahead and promote it. And we're still marketing it, so let's go ahead and market that all day. And as you can see, we're not making crap progress in marketing, which is sort of a scalar effect. But it is our first product, so, you know, we will see how it does. Okay, we'll go ahead and release this. And I want to start a marketing campaign on all of these. And go ahead and start that campaign. And we'll go ahead and give that support. And we're going to add in another software. So we need to get cracking on another version of it right away. So 2D editor, product name. That was Nars 2D 2. So, and we'll call this one $49.99. Let's make it the sequel to this. So we'll develop on something we've already got. And we will add more operating systems. So we'll add them all. So we'll work on every operating system. We're going to add in some more stuff. And we'll probably want to get an artist and another programmer. But we'll go ahead and start working on this now. No. So this will be a sleeper hit, I'm hoping. And we'll see how, when it comes to marketing, we did over the next day or so. So this guy will probably not be great, but let's go ahead and hire in our artist. Artist 2D, yes. And go for specialization overall, and we're going to spend a lot of money looking for him. 56 years old, really old. 30. I know I'm being a generationalist, but this guy, we'll hire Martha. Martha sounds like a nice gal. So she'll come in tomorrow. She's going to help us with the 2D pieces, and that'll be her desk, I'm hoping, there. Oh, excuse me. Wasn't me. A product has been reviewed. It's an okay editor, I guess. It made us $300. That's not great. So we will take on contracts. Because now we've got a problem. That didn't do great, but you know what? That's fine. It's our first product. It gave us a couple of fans. And we should... I'm going to hire cleaning. Great. So now we've got somebody coming in and doing cleaning for us. Yeah, we weren't making much money. $300. But that's fine because we were going to continue doing this kind of a model anyway. And then I'm going to probably end up hiring out a specific marketer because this could just very well be bad marketing. It could just very well be a shit product. And it looks like to me it was a shit product. So, oh, whoops. But that's fine. Hey, it is actually, it's doing better. Overall, it looks to me like we're doing okay here. And our 2D is doing better. Bump that to 10. Yeah, so they're now divided a little bit more than they probably should be, but that's fine. Hopefully they can get through these kinds of things fairly quickly, and we can develop version 2 of 2D editor. Okay, great. So that paid for one of you guys. That took too long to do. We're going to take on another project that is pretty damn bad, or so it goes bad, mediocre, I believe. 4 months, 40 grand. That's a bulky project. 3 months, bad. 2 months, good. 3 months, mediocre. Not a lot of upfront cash. 4 months, 2 months, good. 3 months, mediocre. 3 months, good. 5 months, good. Bad. 4 months. You know, I think I'm gonna accept this work. Go ahead and put that in. The scale of it's quite a bit higher, but and I kind of picked a stupid time to start doing it, but we will have to roll with it. And since we've got some cash in our reserves and our insurance here, we may just ride on that for a little while everyone gets trained up and everything. I will probably send some folks off to school in a little bit, if we can, because it looks to me like our 2D skills aren't great. But if we can knock through this 2-month contract in less than a month, that'd be fairly good for us, doubling essentially what we were making. Or proportionally doubling what we were making, so let's see. Oh, look at that. So we are actually starting to make a little bit of cash on this product. Good. Okay. Let's take a look at all companies. Narzedie's worth that. We've released one. Let's go to our products. We've got 51 active users at $65. We are down $50,000. We've sold 60 units. We've sold 66 units, 51 users, and we are the inventor of that. It looks to me like there are no new companies joining the market, so we don't have to worry about that yet. There's some one-hit wonders out here, I think. Yeah, so this guy got a one-hit wonder, there's no doubt. Products, yeah, so there you go. It's a one-hit wonder right there. $45 million in one bang. I mean, that's a hell of a lot of cash. But we will get there ourselves. All right, come on, guys. You got 6 days left to get this pushed through. And we're slowly getting fans. So that's excellent news. Hopefully, we get most of the way done through this, because now that we're going into May, I believe that next month they're all going to go on vacation and we need to ride out their salaries. They did not get that far. Crap. All right, so yeah, we are going to rely on our coffers here in a little bit. There's no doubt in my mind. But if we can squeeze in one more contract, which we're going to try right now. Game assets, yeah, get that in. It's 10 grand, but you know, 10 grand here, 10 grand there. Promote. So we actually got that 2-month contract done in half the time that was required, which is excellent news. So yes, that was worth $26,000, which is great, and we're not overspending ourselves just yet, but we're getting pretty darn close. We're still making a little bit of cash on the side with our first product. Go with horrible here. This should get done in no time whatsoever. Okay, so let's go ahead and promote this to a 5. Promote, release, 5. Ooh, we're gonna cut it quite close. Open environment, canteens, blah 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 blah. So this person is social. They're not having their needs met. So that is a new mechanic in the game that I was unfamiliar with, is these needs. So their satisfaction is fairly low. Their effectiveness is mediocre at best. Okay, go ahead and develop that. And hopefully they can get through this in that day. And if so, then that will put... Oh, fuck me. Whoops. Well, yep, that wasn't worth it. Okay, guys, everyone go on vacation. That will ride us out for the vacation time, and we'll just keep on marketing this, and we'll just work our way on this product. But that does give me some confidence that we've got at least enough cash to get through the next month without anyone here. Yeah, that was a $20,000 bill in salaries. We'll have to develop the canteen. We'll have to develop a couple of different rooms. This may very well become the canteen. I'll probably change this door. Do a couple of other cosmetics around, and it looks to me like, yeah, our marketing was doing fine, and then so if we go to all software, we look just at ourselves, and we go to details, we can see, yeah, our reputation, we're not generating more and more, we're not selling nearly as many units, our income is therefore decreasing, and we were only on 2 operating systems, the license cost was not great, and our marketing was pretty sparse. So it was largely due to marketing that we kind of boned ourselves, but that's fine. Again, it's producing just a little bit of income. Unhappy with their job. Marlon, why are you unhappy? I feel isolated. Well, okay. How about sell that furniture and keep that as a sort of wall and sell this furniture. We're just going to go ahead and create these double cubes. So let's see if he feels isolated now. Yeah, he feels isolated. Yeah, you know what? We'll give him a pay raise. That'll make him happy. Hopefully. So I'm not sure how to bump his social. So let's go ahead and go into career. Let's go to construct. We are going to construct a new room, I think. Wall here. This looks like a cool place to have a little canteen. Door here, and go ahead and plop that door there. Temperature will vary a lot in this room. Yes, I'm aware. I'm going to move this into, no, move this into here. Move this into here. Great. So it looks to me like in terms of temperature in this room, it should stay fine. That's a canteen, but we're going to mark this room as, let's see, switch teams, limit room usage, select type of furniture, limit room usage as canteen, and limit room usage as lounge. Well, we're going to go ahead and toss in a nice couch. We're going to put a TV on the wall if we can, which we can't. We'll put up some art. Y'all look like you need some art. Art, 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 and some art. Look at that. Everyone's got a nice little painting. How cool. Here's a canteen. Go ahead and get you one of those. And we'll go ahead and, yeah, we'll move all of this into here. Pop. And move that into here. Pop. Cool. So now we're getting a nice canteen going. A fridge. Fridges are nice. Let's do a fridge. Let's see. 1 stove per cook. Cubicle walls, some big industrial fans, a big server, a reception desk, libraries, potted plants, clocks, blah, blah, blah. I think, let's go to canteen and let's see if there's anything super cool in here. It's a bench. I don't think I want to toss in a bench. Let's see, what else have we got? Got coffee maker, instant coffee, serving tray. Food generator, why not? Give you a vending machine. Neat. Okay, So let's see if that helps his mood, and so he's not a moody little punk. So affected by the heat. Okay. I'm gonna move this into here and toss it up against that wall. So let's take a look now. Wow, you feel isolated. This coffee's great. I really like Narzedie. Oh, thank you. I really like Martha. Oh. Why do you feel isolated? What the hell's your deal? You're 23 years old, you make $5,000 a month. Dude. Okay, well, alright. We do need to do another contract. We'll pick on another... Pause. We'll pick on another product. Bad, mediocre, bad. Okay. How are you freaking isolated? That makes no sense. I got nothing. Move furniture to here. And just keep the noise down. You got like this cool office, dude. How are you isolated? What the hell's your deal? Ugh. Alright, come back to work, everybody. Alrighty. So, where the hell's it? Oh, did some people call in? Oh no, they're just hanging in the canteen. Now you're working nicely. Let's see. How are you feeling now? Are you feeling social? Yeah, you're feeling social. Your satisfaction is still... Your satisfaction's increasing. And you're super effective. Great. How about you? How are you? Oh, sit down, goddammit. Awesome. Much happier employees. Much happier satisfaction. Excellente. I think we'll bring on our first marketer here in a little bit. So that way I can take it off the core team because they're dividing their attention. And once we release this particular software, we will call it pretty much job done. Good. Working on art, but is not competent in art might delay and ruin the art. Well, yeah, dude. That's like your thing is that you suck at art. That's fine. You can suck at art. So 3 employees, 1 on vacation. Oh, shit. Alright, Narzedie. Come on, baby. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Alright, so while everyone else is away, let's take a look at software times. NARS 2-1 is actually the number 2 editor for 2D. Awesome. Who are the other companies? Review section. Me. So 2D editor, Picture Studio 9. Who makes that? Picture Studio 9. All software. Let's get into here. Name. Scroll down to Picture Studio 9. Slick Productions. Unavoidable marketing, and they're selling at $132 a pop, which is a hell of a lot. So we probably are underselling or underpricing our product, but since we are underpricing our product, the next product will probably have to sell for a hell of a lot more. Like a hell of a lot more. So okay. Alrighty. Well, the office is starting to look kind of like a neat little place. We got a little canteen here. He likes to sit in there. He's idle. He ain't got nothing to do. But actually, since you're here, I'm going to just let you go. Bye-bye. And by let you go, I mean you're fired. I'll get you next time, buddy. Sorry. He's not doing too bad, considering he's the sole guy doing 3 things at once. He's doing all the marketing, he's doing all the designing, he's doing everything. He is our man on fire. Let's take a look at our teams. We've got 4 folks, which is great. They come back in a day, and let's take a look at him. How is he doing? His art is getting better, his code is getting better, his leading is 100%, his marketing is getting better, slowly and surely. Their marketing skills increasing, their art skills all increasing, but we've got one really good artist. It looks to me like our overall balance isn't bad. If we go here to manage teams, we can click on this, and you can see sort of the aggregate of the team's performance on things. So we suck in audio. So as we move forward, we really need to get audio added as a team member, so somebody who can come in and really rock the audio out of this world. Okay, guys, you're all on this. You're all in it together now, and everyone's looking happy. Look at you go. Awesome. Look at everyone just working away. Just busy bees. Just busy bees. Promote. And release. And that is good. $41,000. Alrighty. Well, at that, I'm going to go ahead and give it a save, and I will see you guys next time. And have a good one.